Good morning. We're going to talk about using the calculator to make histograms. And this one's going to focus on the 84. I'm going to try to make a video for the 83. These are both very similar calculators. There's some key differences, but I think if you can follow either one of the PowerPoints or the video, you should be fine. So let's start kind of from the beginning. So one variable data entry. Well, that means I have one variable and I need to enter it. So what you do is you click on the stat button and this screen will pop up and then you hit enter, okay? Or you can hit 1, either way, enter or 1 will give it to you. And then this screen is gonna pop up. If you don't see L1 in your first column, you wanna go ahead and reset your calculator, and I've got another video on how to do that. That should help. And then from there, once you're in that blank screen, in L1, you're going to put your data values. And if you see here, I have a bunch of data values, which I went ahead and put into my calculator. So that's how you do if you have one variable. Well, what do you do if you have two variables? Hold on just a second. It's still thinking. So for two variables, you go back to stat and you hit the edit again. So I've got the first screen that I saw, and you have L1, L2, L3, L4. But this time, in L1, you want to put your X variable. So if you're making a line graph, your first one is going to be the years. And if you see here, 1980 to 2013 is over here on this side. So then for the next one, which is my Y column, for here I have population within 20 minutes of Walmart, you can see I put it here. So that's what you do when you have one and two variable data entry. So if you need to clear your list, say you have a lot of data in there, the best thing to do is go to stat and then hit 4, clear list, right? So you want to identify what list you want to clear, so you hit second, 1, and then enter. Second and 1 tells you that that is L1. If you wanted to clear L2, you do second and 2. And if you look on your calculator above 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, you'll see L1, L2, L3. And in my calculator, they're blue. So the minute I hit the second button that is blue also, it defaults to those blue settings, okay? And if I want to do clear list 1 and 2, I can hit clear and then do second 1, comma, and then second 2, and then hit enter. All right, so let's make a histogram. All right, so what I'm going to do is I've got the data and I've put it in a histogram or a frequency distribution. So I have number of employees from 10 to 19 for this one, 20 to 29, 30 to 39, and 40 to 49. I made my midpoints. How do I get my midpoints? So for the first class, 10 plus 19 divided by 2 gives me 14.5. For the next one, 20 plus 29 divided by 2 gives me 24.5. So, and then I keep going down, and here you can see my frequencies. So between 10 and 19, there's 3, 20 to 29, there's 11, 30 to 39, there's 5, and 40 to 49, there's 3. We're going to use these midpoints and these frequencies. So then in the calculator, I'm going to hit stat again and edit. And in L1, I'm going to put my midpoint. Remember, we did that on the other screen. I've got 14.5, 24.5, 34.5, 44.5. And then I've got here 3, 11, 5, and 3. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to press I'm going to press Y and then second. And I'm going to see 1 and I'm going to turn it on. So that means I want you to help me make a histogram in the calculator. And then I'm going to scroll over to this little box, and that's a histogram because all the bars touch. And then I'm going to locate my data. My X list is L1, my frequency is L2. Remember, L1 should be your default for X list. Frequency, you're going to have to add it by doing second 2. And then I'm going to press window. Window's right here. You see that? When you get out of that, you hit window. So for the minimum is going to be the first lower class limit, so that was 10. X max is going to be your last upper class limit. X SCL is your class width, which you can determine. Remember, you do how many spaces are between, or how many values are between 10 and 19, which is 10, because think about it. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Those are 10 values. So my class width is 10. Y minimum is going to be 0. My maximum is at least my highest frequency. You can even go higher than that. And then your YSCL is 1, and that's a default. So if you press graph, you see here, let me go back. If you press graph, let me put that on the big screen. If you press this button, it'll bring you the histogram. And we see here the second class has the most data. So that's how you do histograms in the 84. I hope this has helped.